One of the things that was my biggest struggle starting off as an Etsy and print-on-demand business owner was learning how to design and learning how to do intricate designs that I saw so many other stores had, but I just couldn't figure out how to design in that style, and I didn't have the software that I needed to design in specific styles. Now, with that being said, I'm sure you probably have an inkling of where this video is going, but today I wanted to introduce to you one of our sponsors for this video, which is Kittl. And Kittl is a specific type of design software that is really out of this world type of graphic design software. This can really transform your print-on-demand business and give you specific design tools that I have not seen in other design softwares out there. I have recently been playing around with Kittl, and it was really neat, and I wish I had this when I first began because I would have created so many different really neat and really cool designs. There's certain designs that Kittl offers in design templates where you can do in the curved effect types of style designs. You can create more vintage-esque designs. There are just so many different things that you can create with Kittl. I really wanted to share this specific training and tutorial for those of you who may have had a lot of challenges in designing, and maybe you want an easier way to design through using someone else's templates to create bestseller designs in the niches that you're designing for. So with that being said, we are going to hop onto my laptop, but before we do that, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, comment down below with any suggestions on future videos you have, and we're gonna get right into this video. And I am so excited to play with this design software. We're gonna get right into it, guys. Alrighty guys, so this is super exciting to show you Kittl because Kittl is a website that creates templates that you can use for t-shirts, posters, any type of different print-on-demand product you can think of. You could put this on a tumbler, things like that. These specific designs are actually templates, which is the coolest thing, and this is why I really wanted to make this specific video and show you Kittl, because this is like out of this world, really cool stuff, because these templates are created by people who are either graphic designers, maybe they are just people who really love design and know the art of design. But even if you click into these, so I can click into this and I can click use this design. So once I click onto that, then we can edit the wording. So I could put maybe soccer, and then at the bottom here, I'm just gonna put mom. So I will show you how this looks. Oop, I'm struggling. So you could just put soccer mom in place of this, and then we can edit these, maybe take out some pieces here or there, and then we can maybe find a soccer element. So I'm just gonna pull this over just as an example, but if I bring this up all the way, then I can delete all this stuff, and I might keep the flowers there because I think that would go with the retro look, but I can change the color to the color that's part of the document palette. So we have the oranges, we have the blues, so maybe it would look really cool with the orange, so I guess I'll go with that. And then the other color, we have kind of the brown color, so I'm going to go with that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to send this backwards. So just by right clicking, I can put this all the way to the back, and then I might delete that because it doesn't really make sense. So I might copy and paste this. So I'm just going to copy and paste again. I'm going to take out this cloud, and then what I might do is I might just change the size of these flowers. If you wanted to put this on a t-shirt or sweatshirt, what you need to do for this is you do need to delete the background and delete this specific type of texture. So you will take the opacity down to 0, and this is just a really quick way that you can use this specific type of design. And as you can see, this has a texturing across all the items, which is really, really cool with this specific type of design. And then you will just download, and we're going to remove background. We're going to use for PNG, and then we downloaded that so we could just put it on a t-shirt or sweatshirt. So that's how easy Kittl is. What I do want to mention is for Kittl, you do need to purchase the Pro plan or up in order to use Kittl like I just did. So that's something to note as well. So if anyone is looking to use Kittl, make sure you have the Pro plan, because they do have a specific licensing that I know you guys are interested in and interested to hear. So for Kittl, you need the Pro plan so you can sell physical end products for sale, which is included for print-on-demand products. This gives you personal, commercial, and commission projects use. So that's something to note as well. As with Kittl, you do need that Pro plan. I believe it starts at $15 if you want to do monthly, and then you get a discount if you want to do the annual. So I did want to note that as well. By the way, you may see that it does not mention print-on-demand usage. I did contact Kittl directly, and they said it is for print-on-demand usage. So that is something to note as well with this video. Besides that, I wanted to create just a template together that we can kind of do together, and you can see how to create templates on your own. But what's really nice is you can just click into some of these and just use what's already made for you with Kittl, and you can get some really good design inspiration as well. There's just so many cool features with Kittl and things that you can do on your own. Even if you wanted to create like a wedding invitation, this is super cool. You can just create a wedding invitation for yourself. And I am just like so excited about creating a design with this, because there's so many cool things that you can do with Kittl. So we're going to start a new project. Just so you know, this template we're creating together, you can actually download or edit yourselves and add in whatever you'd like. Below, I'm going to link it in the description. So what we're doing today, you're going to see in the description below. But I wanted to run over some features that Kittl has, how to use Kittl, and all of that when you're creating your own templates, because there's so many awesome features to this. So first of all, you can look at your projects here. Second of all, there is this design tab here where you can actually pull over different designs and add them to your project. You can replace it like I am right now. So this will show up immediately, and you can always delete different elements and keep what you'd like in there. So you can always do things like that. But if you need to go back, you can just click on undo, and then we're back to square one. So here is where you can add text in. And what's really cool with Kittl is they already have these different types of text duo fonts set up. They have different types of curvature and styles for the different templates that you can create. So if I brought over this, it already has everything added in for us. It has these curved. All you would need to do is maybe if you wanted to delete anything, maybe you don't want that top one, or you want to add in or add an extra curve to something, you can do so easily with this. So I'm going to delete that because I'm just kind of showing you all these really neat features. So there's different styles, and even if you did more information types of things, maybe you're trying to put a label on the back of a candle or something like that, or on a coffee mug, this would be a really cool design to add in if you wanted to do that. Besides that, there's elements tab where you can find all the elements. That's how I found the soccer for the soccer mom one earlier. They have ornament tab, which is really neat because these are just accents to any type of design that you want to create. So if you wanted to add in this, and you can edit the color very easily by maybe changing it to white. Maybe you want to do black for this, and then we could change this color to whatever other color we wanted. You can edit the opacity here, and then if you wanted a border to any of your elements, we could add in a border and do maybe like 9. So it would add in an extra type of border on top of the border we already have to kind of give it more of a vintage feel, which is really, really cool with this. So the other thing I wanted to show is you can upload different types of graphics. Maybe you purchased a graphic set or anything like that. You can upload that in and then add in your text, all of that after that. So you can also add in photos You can add in textures, and this is really, really cool if you're doing mug designs, things like that. I would not suggest using this for specific types of t-shirt designs because sometimes this can show up not transparent, and I'm going to show you what I mean in a moment here. So since Halloween is coming soon, I do have some more inspiration to create more Halloween aesthetic designs that are kind of neat and cool. So I'm going to pull over this and I'm going to put maybe spooky, put Salem. I feel like that's kind of a spooky place to go. And I totally misspelled spooky. Don't mind me. So we'll do Spooky Brewery, Salem, and then maybe we could put EST. We'll do 2022 because that is when I'm creating my spooky brewery. And to add in elements, we can add in maybe something with a witch or something kind of spooky. So I'm going to add in maybe this hat. I am going to right click and ungroup these. And then what I am going to do here is I'm going to kind of move some of these elements around here. So I'm going to add in some kind of brewery elements, and then I'm going to add in different elements around it. And then I'm going to make this transparent. So you can make it transparent by hitting this little slash icon. So I think that's kind of what I'm going for as far as this design goes. And then with the brewery, instead of bending downwards, I'm going to kind of bend or arch the other way. We're going to do that just by editing this here. So it's going kind of up rather than the other way. And I'm going to make this slightly larger. So now I'm going to edit some graphics here. I might put some bats. I think that's kind of cool. It's kind of the vibe we're going for. I might delete. I'm going to delete that hat. I'm not feeling it as much as I was earlier. So I am going to send this to the back, and I'm going to right click and then to the back, right click to the back. The problem with what I did earlier is I made this barrel transparent, and I should not have done that. So here we go. We're going to fix some things here because I'm not feeling it to be like that. So we're going to do, I'm going to add in maybe a mug instead. I think that would be cool. And I am just going to add in maybe some more orangey colors. I think that would be nice. And this is going to be black. So what's really nice about Kittl is they have this document palette that is just so cool to play around with. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to shrink the witch just a tiny bit, and I'm pretty happy with this design. So the other thing that I wanted to play around with and show you all is the texture area. Is you can add in a texture and it will add to everything that we have here. So if I made this maybe a red, then we have the texture in the background. We have it over all of our graphics and everything like that. And if we wanted to change this to maybe a different color, we could, and it would show much more, which I think is like really cool about this texture specifically, especially if you wanted to put this on a mug, if you wanted to put this on a poster or something. You can make some really, really neat types of designs with this. So I'm pretty happy with this specific design. I think that's about it for this design here. So if you are looking to use this specific design, again, you do need to delete the texture layer, you need to delete the background, and then when you save the design, if you're looking to create a t-shirt off of this, you will need to remove the background and then save as a PNG file. But if you're just uploading this on a mug or a tumbler, or maybe a poster, you can do so and just save as is, which is really cool about Kittl. This is really great and a different design software that can really help you up-level your game in creating different types of designs. And I would highly suggest this for things that aren't t-shirts and sweatshirts too. Like I said, I think this would be great on a tumbler, maybe even on a sublimation hoodie that you can include all the texture with. Okay, so we're going to create one more design template together, and I'm really excited about this one because I was really thinking about the coffee niche and how we can create some really cool and cute designs for coffee. So first of all, I am going to just add a headline, and I'm just going to add that at the top. I am going to add another one, and you will see the vision in a moment, hopefully. I am going to edit some of these specific fonts. And this is a really fun part about designing, is just kind of playing around with the elements until you kind of find what you're going for, so to speak. So this is a really cool part about Kittl that separates it from most other design software. So what you can do is you can easily transform different types of fonts and create a warped text effect, things like that. So for this type of design, I was really thinking of going for a kind of curved fonts around what we're creating. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to curve it yet, but we're going to find that out as we go here. I really wanted to play around with a lot of these texts before I got into editing. So as you can see on their transformation, they have a custom, distort, circle, angle, arch, rise, wave, flag. So these all are really fun to play around with. What I'm looking for today is kind of to play around with the text in a way that it makes sense and it adds to the funniness of saying dead inside until coffee. So I'm also going to add in a skeleton element or maybe a skull. I think that would be really funny. So I think this is super funny to kind of put a skeleton hand with the coffee. I'm not sure if I'm set on this font though, so I'm going to kind of play around and see what font is best for this. Actually quite like this one, just a little bit smaller. I'm going to make that a transparent layer. You know what? I take it back. We're not going to do transparent, but I am just going to change this so it all kind of goes together, kind of flows. I'm going to change this color to about the same. I might take this off. We're going to see. We're going to see how this looks. What I really like is you can really distort all of these specific types of fonts to kind of go with the flow of your specific graphics. I might make this until just slightly smaller. I feel like I can add in some ornament elements in between. And then I'm going to take that off for now. So what's really cool is you can add a line shadow as well. You can also decorate your specific styles. So you can add in like a type of faded look. You can color cut. For this, we aren't doing that, but I did want to show that feature because it's super, super neat. So I'm going to do maybe this line shadow. I think that just adds to kind of the coolness of this. I really love that. Okay, I'm happy with that. So I'm going to find some line elements to kind of add in between this until. There's so many cool ornaments to add in. It's just finding the right one for this design is probably the greatest struggle. This is kind of cool to add in where the until is. Ooh, I like that. Okay, so on Kittl, this is really cool. It sparked an idea in me. to do this instead. So I'm going to add this element in. I'm going to just rotate it slightly, and then I'm going to change this to, maybe we'll do the same color as the other elements we have here. And then I'm going to bring this all the way to the front. We are going to transform this so it fits in line with what we have going on here. I'm going to change this to a lowercase u. Then I'm going to make it a little bit larger. I'm going to increase the spacing between. I'll take this down again. I may actually change, I'm going to change the font a little bit because it's not going with the flow that's happening right now. And then I'm going to right click, and it looks like it already grouped it. Oh wait, no, it did not. It did not. So I'm going to rotate these, and then I'm going to change that to black. Then we're going to send that to the back, or you know what? I take it back. I don't like that idea. So I'm going to try lining this up with this specific ornate type of element. I think it's super cute and super different. So we're going to try that. Then I'm going to make this just slightly larger. We're going to bring this to the front, and then I'm going to change this object to the same colors as the bones, things like that. I think that will be really cool. You know what? I take it back. I'm going to make this black. I think that'll be cool. And then with this, I'm going to have in the shape of this area here. And then we are going to increase our line spacing so not everything is touching. Then I might do that just a little bit. I am going to add in this type of effect to kind of add an additional border. I think this will look super cool to kind of go with the colors we already have in there. I really like this one. So I really love that type of font. I think that's cool. So now the real question is kind of getting in this specific type of text, or this coffee. I'm going to increase this a little bit to kind of give this more room, and then I'm going to add in a text effect again. I think that looks really cool with that type of text effect. So I'm going to increase this just a little bit so I can kind of make this all the same width, so to speak. But that is about where I'm kind of headed. I think I might make this a little bit tinier, and I might bring this all the way to the front. And then I'm going to select all, and I'm just going to make this, I'll just make this so it fits the whole canvas and area that we are designing for. So what I might do is I might make this really mini because I feel like it's not really fitting. I might make that an uppercase U. I'm really just trying to fill the space so it doesn't look too funny, if that makes any sense. Then I'm going to see if there's any other type of, ooh, I like that. Okay, other idea, guys. I don't know what this video is today, but luckily there's no spiders today. I just want to say no spiders. It's a good day. I shouldn't have said that because they're probably going to come out. Okay, so I'm really liking this. I'm going to add in one more ornament, and then I think that's it for this. I think we pretty much made a really neat design. Not feeling that one. I may flip this horizontal again. I'm going to try this without the border because sometimes the border just looks really funny. I was going for a different type of look, but I'm not feeling it anymore. Not feeling it. So I think I'm going to put this as transparent. I'm going to put this one as transparent as well. And then I'm just going to edit this last one so this is black as well. And then, yeah, guys, that's it for these two designs. I am going to flip over and show you how it looks on a mock-up image. So when you decide to download this specific type of file, you will go to download, and then you can go to PNG. You do want to remove the background if you're putting this on a t-shirt or sweatshirt, so just a FYI as well. And then I'm just going to put dead inside until coffee. Like I said, guys, you can download this and get the specific template down below. So if you have any other ideas that you want to add to this, this is completely something I'm sharing with anyone who wants to use it. So guys, here are how the final end products would look for a print-on-demand sweatshirt or print-on-demand tote bag. So this was such a fun time designing and using Kittl. Again, you can get a subscription for Kittl down below. Check out these specific design templates I created that I am sharing with you. Thank you to Kittl for sponsoring this video, and happy designing. I really hope you guys have such a fun time like I did in creation of this video. So guys, that is it for this specific tutorial today. Don't forget to get Kittl, link in the description below, and I will see you guys all in the next video here. This gives you personal, commercial, and commission projects use. Play around with Kittl just a little bit more since this is such a fun tool to use. Since this is such a fun software to use. I can't say things today. I'm going to repeat that one more time. The only other thing that I forgot to mention is when you are I can't speak.